You see, y'all, this thing called time. Time is just an illusion. Time, there's nothing like time. There was never time. Initially, when Lucifer descended, in his days, when his anointing was still, his light was still more shining, was not yet faded, up to the extent his light has faded to this point now. There was no time. And so therefore, there was nothing like to count minutes. There was no time. You don't have to count anything. People were just living life. You don't know what is years. They just observe season of seasons. They know when rain falls. They know when rain stops. There was nothing like time. There was nothing like years. All those things. It is the continuously fall of Lucifer from his right state of consciousness. It is his continuous stage of falling that has landed him in a position where now there is time on his side. Because Lucifer is an entity that is fading. No matter how many souls or men or the souls of men he drains, he kills, for him to have energy to be able to stand and fight the truth and fight the true light which he has lost, he will still going to fade. Yes. So everything he falls into, they come against him. Yes. He is in a state of falling where, that stage where you are falling and everything is trying to fall apart, and you are trying to catch this one is falling, you try to catch this one, and you see that you cannot even handle any, and everything is just collapsing. That is the stage of Lucifer. He has fallen to the stage where he is now falling to the consciousness of time. And so therefore, he will now have to calculate his fall now by time, because he keeps fading. In as much as you are not connected to the source of life, you have no longer life in you consciously, you keep fading. That is why when somebody dies and the blood is no longer flowing in the vein, the body starts changing colors. Start changing colors, start fading, start looking all kind of it will no longer look fresh. It start fading. It's fade. If you have watched vampire movies, you will see that when they lack blood in them, they keep fading. They start fading. Their skin start still working out, start peeling off, start going off, because they no longer have energy, and so therefore they start fading. They fade away, and at the end of the day they will be blown away by the air, and they just blow into the air like dust. So Lucifer is in that stage of falling where he has fallen. Now he has fallen to the consciousness of time, and now he is now calculating his fall by time, and time eventually runs out. And so therefore, since he has fallen to the stage of time, he knows that time is running out, because now he can see that he's really fallen and he's in the stage of time. And so therefore he has introduced time. And so therefore, when you carry a watch on your hand, you are trying to tell yourself that your life now, you are calculating it by time. Automatically you are fading, and so therefore you keep by time to do things. So that is Lucifer for you now. Lucifer keeps to time now to do things, because he has to run faster. That is why you see the world now, things are coming out at a very faster rate. They are being he's bringing out a lot of things. Production, manufacturers, company, they are doing a lot of things now. New things are coming out in a very high speed. in the sense that within a year you discover that a lot of manufacturing companies have brought out a lot of things that you could not even imagine that within 1 year time these things could come out like this within. So he's doing things faster because he knows that he has fallen to the stage of time and is fading quicker. So everything is going to be against him. Even the time is going to be against him. That is why he has to run faster to meet up with the time. You see. So Lucifer has fallen, has really fallen. And so therefore, the things that he has fallen into, they are against him. And now he is still using them to make people fall a victim of them and fall into it, so that they too could be drained. Now you see all our young boys, they now rush because they are telling you that time no dey, guy. Make I do this blood money, make I enjoy life quick, one more time no dey. Before you know na person don't die, don't go. They have the concept of dying because that is what Lucifer has infused into the world, to make people think that they really die. Nobody really died physically, spiritually. Dead is in the consciousness where you are no longer to know, just like these things I am telling you here. When you are no longer able to know that life exists outside of here, that you are no longer to know the real meaning behind created things, or the real meaning behind manufactured things on this earth, the real meaning behind why things are being done. So when you say somebody is dead, that is what we are trying to talk, that is what you are trying to talk about. Because a dead person, a dead body that is lying on the ground, does not know, even if you are rubbing a hand on his face like this, he does not know. And so therefore the body is consciously dead, that he does not have. Even if you slap the body cannot respond because it is consciously dead, in the sense that the body can no longer respond to emotions. So dead spiritually, it is when your brain is not able to understand or to be able to picture out what is really there and not what they are trying to tell you that is there. Understand? So that is what death really means. And so our young boys, that were telling us that guy time no deal. How many years are there now? Before you know now, person don't old, he don't die. Make a short life. Then when they tell you, say that the Lucifer has made everybody to believe that the life you see, it is only here, that outside of here there is no more life, because that is the state of consciousness that he is into. Wherefore he has no longer life anywhere. So therefore he has to deal on whatever is here, because after here there's nothing left for him. That is Lucifer for you. And so therefore he has to infuse that same mindset into everybody, for them to think that life ends here, and outside of here there's no more life. So when you see all these things, watches coming out, all these things, that it is all Lucifer's. They are all the thoughts of Lucifer, because he is not dead consciously. He is doing the things consciously. He does not even know what he's doing. The only thing he knows that he's doing is that he's doing evil, but still he will not accept that he's doing evil. And so therefore he has fallen to that stage where his heart has completely been wicked and it is against his own self. That is Lucifer's stage of fallen. Lucifer has fallen to that stage where his heart has gone into the mood of evil. Lucifer is completely, his heart is completely evil and full of darkness, where he can no longer even see his own self. That is why he cannot accept that he's evil, because he cannot even longer see his own evil. He has been blindfolded by his own very act and by his own deeds. So that is the consciousness that Lucifer has fallen into. So knows that he is completely wicked. Lucifer, you people have not seen the wickedness of Lucifer on this earth. You people have not seen the wickedness of Lucifer. Lucifer is wicked. He's wicked to that extent that he can bite his own flesh and chew it and swallow it. Lucifer is in that stage where he does not have anything concerning feelings anymore. This man is dead. This nigger is dead. This spirit is completely dead. His soul is dead. He does not have a soul anymore. He is completely dead in the sense that it is against even his own self. So the only thing that is keeping him to keep on still striving, it is the people that are still on earth that are not yet consciously awakened. He's still feeding from their energy. That is what is keeping Lucifer alive to keep striving. This entity is dead. He destroys souls every single day. This entity, when I say Lucifer is dead, Lucifer is completely dead. What is existing in him is a shadow. And the shadow is still called the shadow of death. So, he is still just an illusion of his being. The true light that he once had now has become an illusion to even he himself. It is even difficult for him to believe that he has fallen to that consciousness where he has fallen to, that he does no longer have life in him. So this entity is fallen. So everything that he introduced onto this earth that you people do see, everything that goes on this earth, it is his act and it is his mindset. So when you hear of death, it is Lucifer's agenda that people should think that they are dead. Nobody really dies. You don't die. Physically, it is only your body. When you say you die physically, you are only leaving your body. You don't die. When you say you are dead, it is when you are not able to understand the real actual meaning of life. Because I told you that we are spiritual beings. So for you to be dead, it is you are dead to that extent where you can no longer understand spiritual things. You are only stuck to the physical stuff. Whereas if they show you that this thing is white, you cannot reason that, you cannot be able to reason spiritually that white is more pure than what they are trying to show you in the physical, that it is white. Somebody will come and tell you that this color here is white. And so therefore, because you are dead spiritually, you accept that yes, it is white. Whereas white, what if you see white, you will tell yourself that this thing is not white. So that is the consciousness that everybody has fallen into. Know that this world is being controlled by Lucifer. So do not think that every activity, everything that you do see on this world, it is not of him. He has turned everything to work in his own favor. Remember, everything here was created for good and for the good of all mankind. Because they are for mankind and they came, and they are for mankind and they are all mankind. You understand? In the sense, God, mankind, it is the physical expression of it. So, I'm trying to give you spiritual concept here. So understand this thing spiritually deep, that it is beyond the ordinary world that you do see. When somebody tell you that something is black, try to know why it is black, not by color. Yes, colors there, but it is beyond colors. So, Lucifer has fallen. He has really fallen, if you have to understand this. So his consciousness is dead. So know that everything that he will introduce into this world is to make you dead. To dead in the sense that you are sleeping consciously. You really don't know what they are trying to tell you. So it is time to wake up. Know that life is beyond the physical things that you do see. Try to be conscious. Talk to your own God, to your God. You are the God, just that the God in you is sleeping. There are a lot of activities on the earth have made your God to go into sleep mood, because your God does not resonate with these kind of things that the world offers, and so therefore he has to go into the sleep mood for your physical self to have experience, because your God is only living into your physical body to navigate life. But when you entangle yourself with the physical things too much, it makes the God inside of you to go into sleep mood, whereas it is no longer functioning because he really does not resonate with this kind of lifestyle that is going on here on earth. That is the godhoodness in you. So God, to be God, is to be spiritual, and the spiritual does not really resonate with the physical the way you see. Physical, it is just the manifestation of the spiritual. And so therefore, if spiritually your God is a good God and it comes into the manifestation of the evil physical, it cannot really resonate, because everything that is seen there, it is an agenda of ungodliness. And so therefore your God will have to go into sleep mood, because the things here are not good to his personality. And so that is why you have to go and sleep, because you are engaging with too many sleep evil activities that this world is offering. This world is evil. The world is very evil and dark, and falling just as Lucifer has fallen, because it is his spirit that is controlling the world. Much love and blessings. Like and share so that more people could get awareness that I'm trying to create out here to you concerning this world. This world is very evil. Much love and blessings. Like and share if you find it resonating or understanding.